up the road from the Manhattan courthouse, Columbia University, and today Columbia caved once again. This time over graduation ceremonies. The university is canceling its main commencement ceremony after weeks of anti-Israel protests, with the New York Police Department at one point even having to forcefully enter a school building after making arrests after it was commandeered. A statement on the university website says in part, quote, "We have decided to make this centerpiece of our commencement activities our class days and school-level ceremonies, where students are honored individually alongside their peers, rather than the university-wide ceremony that is scheduled for May 15th. Now, one Columbia professor is now apologizing to students, saying in part, quote, "I must say, you deserve better. Your parents and family members, who are extremely proud of your achievements, deserve better." The professor goes on to say the university was happy to take hundreds of thousands of dollars from you. The least it could do is give you the graduation that you have deserved and earned. Scott, he's 100% right, is he not?
I do, having a son at Morehouse College, and we're going to be dealing with that, a similar issue with Biden coming for commencement in a week or two. I don't understand, Blake, the connect between not holding the ceremony and the disbandment of the protests. I understand them separately, but I don't understand the connection as to why they
can't contain it. I mean, they haven't been able to contain anything there for weeks.
Well, they need to figure that out. It's their job to figure that out. And that's a lot of money to take from students and their parents to give them an education.
What's the recourse? Because they haven't been in class now for what, like 10 days? Now there's not a graduation. I mean, that thing is $90,000 all in. Not everybody pays that, obviously, but.
So, sorry, Blake, but you keep seeing this, which is, I think, what happened in the high schools back in 2021 after COVID and critical race theory and all of that. The parents are starting to have their groundswell and, of being angry about all of these schools, not just Columbia, about how the students are missing so much class. And I just wonder, I think that this is definitely going to impact the election. I'd actually like to hear from you on that, because is it too far out?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you think that Biden should be paying more attention to the parents and not these kids.
Yeah, I think when you have to choose between your base and persuadable voters, you do everything you can to not. You do everything you can to not choose. And Biden tried that for a long time. But the problem with this is, it's the same way that the riots of 2020 hurt Donald Trump. If you're the party in power, if you're in office, and there is chaos, there is disorder, there are these things are going on, the people who have low esteem for both parties, for both candidates, whatever, say, everything's a mess, this guy's out of control, this is out of control, we got to make a change. And this is a liability for Biden, and it is an opportunity for him to step forward and say to middle class, parents of college students, parents of former college students, this is preposterous. And it's actually, it's a freebie. It's almost a freebie, because the people who are living in tents to protest Joe Biden are not coming back to vote for Joe Biden.
So here was Tom Cotton over the weekend, Senator, Republican. He predicts, headline, Cotton predicts campus protests will result in 2024 win for Trump. Is there a direct line here?
Well, it's not, there's no one thing that's going to force people over the finish line at this point, right? But it's those independents that we keep talking about, where the reason it's so effective for these images to keep coming up in Trump's favor is because Biden has repeatedly, and Democrats have repeatedly campaigned against Trump as the chaos candidate. And now we're seeing more chaos across the world and across our campuses and across America and our cities, and now our college campuses and even high schools in Chicago, under a president that has always campaigned on order and civility.
Well, but Biden's not in those images and not on the
ground. Yeah, that's the problem, because he's reacting.
Oh, you want him to go join the protests and take control?
No, I want him to say
I'll tell you what chaos is.
He didn't even talk to the administrators at the universities.
Orderly chaos is Donald Trump going into a courtroom every day. And that's the chaos that independents are going to remember. It's called orderly chaos. I'll do my best.
I know.
But the reality is that these protests are going to end. This war, Hamas and Israel war, is going to be resolved. At least it feels like it's going to be resolved. Maybe not. But we're still 6 months out, right? You still got the economy. The abortion issue's not going away. And these protests are probably going to go away
if
it gets resolved.
Well, that's what I was going to say. These protests are probably transitory, but inflation, not transitory. The southern border, not transitory. Abortion, not transitory. But
we'll have to see.
We'll have to see how. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.